So today we're going to talk about it. And I'm going to explain the all men until no men saying, and also talking about the difference between metaphorical and literal figurative language. I mean, there's nothing funnier than people taking metaphors and thinking that it's literal, right? That's like the funniest thing to watch when they like crash out over metaphors. Oh, it's so funny. So anyway, the script says this. Oh, by the way, I had this script written earlier in the day, and then I went to turn the picture into a banner, and then AI wouldn't let me. Something about the guardrails won't allow the picture to be created because of the, I don't know, something about the tone of the picture that I have up right now. Which I haven't even said the title yet. But yeah, why? Because I'm gonna tell you why. AI, like everything, is male dominated, and it doesn't like it when people say certain things about certain things like this, because these are things that people don't want to say it. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to say it out loud. People are scared to say it. People get angry when you say it, things like that. So, nothing better than an afternoon coffee. So, okay, this is what I'm gonna say. When I say this, you're gonna like, I don't know. You're either gonna get really triggered, or you're just gonna be like, "Yeah, I know, right?" So either way, whatever. Or you're gonna feel somewhere in the middle. So all men are perverts. There, I said it. What does that mean? Well, first of all, when somebody says something like that, I mean, if you really take it literally, then you're already part of the you don't understand crowd. You are part of the you don't understand crowd. You take things too literally. You don't understand metaphors. You don't understand what figurative language is. Okay? What is all men till no men? Well, that one is harder to explain, but it's something that has to do with if all men start to protect women, then yes, there is a chance, right? But if not all men are protecting women, then no men are protecting women. It means that in order for the majority of men to protect women for real, not just this saying that they protect women, but they really don't protect women, they just protect themselves, okay? Saying and doing actual protecting of women, when that becomes the majority, instead of right now, it's the actual minority. It's the minority of men that are actually good men protecting women. Okay? And until that minority becomes a majority, then women are not going to be, okay with any of it. And a man that does not, online or in person, protect a woman that is being harassed or abused or yelled at or hit or any of those awful things, if a man doesn't protect her, he's also still part of the problem, because he's being cowardly, because he's not acting in defense of, in protection of. He's not. He's just standing there. I've seen so many men just stand there like watching a woman get beat, and that's not okay. It's not okay. It's not enough. Yeah, I mean, it's, they do it because they're cowards. They do it because they want to protect themselves. They do it because, they don't want to get in a fight with another man. A man doesn't want to be in a fight with another man. Well, that's not protecting women, though. Not if that other man is hitting the woman. Like, come on. It's like, if you don't understand what all men till no men means, then you need to learn. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, become the majority of good men so that women can feel safe again, type of thing. I don't know. I know I'm not explaining it correctly, but whatever. I'm moving on. So anyway, all men are perverts. This title make you uncomfortable? Good. Women have been uncomfortable for centuries. If you're a man and you constantly sexualize women, consume women's bodies online, and in person, reduce women to visual stimulation, obsess over female appearance, message women sexually, stare at women in public, watch porn, joke sexually about women, or believe women exist for male pleasure only or at all, then yes, women are going to call that behavior what it is: perverted. That's perverted behavior. And you cannot imagine the amount of angry men that are like, what? What? When I said pervert, I did not say predator. So if you're confusing the word pervert with predator, you have a problem. And before someone screams, not all men, not all men, understand the reality women live in. Women do not get to magically know which men are safe. That's why it's easier, it's safer. I don't care about the easy part. I care about the safe part. When, obviously, if something's easy, it's obviously a go-to choice. But this is about safety. It is safer to say no. I'm sorry. It's safer to say all men are bop 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 than it is to say, well, some men are, but some men aren't, because we can't know which one are safe until they don't kill you. A man can be with you for 20 years and kill you on your day 20, day, year 20, day 1, whatever, 21 years. Like, you don't know. That's another part of all men till no men. It has nothing to do with men not being alive or something. It has nothing to do with that. Y'all are weird. Y'all don't know how to read between the lines. You need to learn how to read between the lines. Like, this literal thing is really, literally not good for you. Okay? Literally. Man. You gotta understand some things. Like, you're just gonna... Ooh, what a mess. What a mess. But anyway, so it says in the script, women do not get to magically know which men are safe. So, of course, it's safer to say all men than it is, well, that one over there is a good one, and that one over there is a bad one, and that one over there is a good, and that one over there... Ain't nobody got time for that. Women are taught from childhood to be cautious around all men because the consequences of guessing wrong can be life-altering or deadly. So yes, all men until no men. Men will continue to be grouped together until men collectively hold each other accountable. Men hold men accountable. You should be doing that if you're a man. Hold men accountable, because men have not been held accountable. And then they say, well, women don't know what accountable... Women have been accountable for everything since day freaking one. Since the beginning of time, women have birthed the children. Women have cooked the meals. Women have cleaned up after men. Women have saved houses, have saved cars from being repossessed, because men were not being held accountable. Women have raised children single because men disappeared. Come on now. You're gonna say women women are not held accountable, or I mean, every time you say the word accountable, you are throwing it at women instead of reflecting on your own self, because you're scared, you're a coward, you're an insecure little nothing. That's what you are. You're a nothing. And until you grow up learn some emotional intelligence and emotional regulation, because you're calling women all kinds of like, oh, she's so, what is it, emotional. Well, excuse me, but who's the gender that kills the most? Women. Who's the gender that kills the most? Men. Men are the ones that are doing those things for the majority part. Ugh. I can't believe I have to explain all these things. Like, learn it. The sooner you learn it, the sooner collectively men say, okay, let's be better men, then the sooner women will be like, okay, well, let's give this a try. But right now, the way things are, the way men are behaving is not okay. The way men think and the way men behave is not okay, not currently. So, again, I'll say men will continue to be grouped together until men collectively hold each other accountable and create a world where women are genuinely safe, respected, and left in peace. Genuinely. Women are exhausted from being stared at, followed, objectified, rated, sexualized, harassed, online, in person, stalked, sent explicit messages, reduced to body parts, pressure to take compliments, told their value is attractiveness, women are tired to be expected to smile for male comfort, turned into content for male gratification. Women don't want to do those things. Men are the ones that created all of those systems. Learn this clearly. Females do not want to be sexualized. Not a little, not as a compliment, not because men are visual, not because of biology. No, no, no. Women want to exist as human beings and be left alone until she wants something to do with you. Men need to learn how to take rejection. Men need to know that when a woman says go away, she means it. A woman posting online does not mean that she wants sexual attention. No. It does not mean that she wants a male validation. No. It does not mean that she wants comments about her body. She doesn't want DMs. She doesn't want to be fantasized about. Women should be able to speak, create, work, exist online in real life, walk outside safely, build businesses, lead communities, make videos, podcasts, AI, cartoons, whatever. Wear clothing comfortably without becoming sexual entertainment for men. And if this message makes a man angry, instead of reflecting, what? Okay, hold on. And if this message makes a man angry instead of reflective, that reaction proves this point. Okay, I did talk about reaction to triggers when we read things online or when we hear them or when we see them or whatever. And, you either react to it or you don't, right? You can choose. So if your first reaction to what I'm saying right now is anger or defensiveness or attacking or dismissive or whatever your reaction is in those negative terms, then you need to look at yourself more closely. You need to reflect on yourself, not worry about what I'm doing here, what I'm saying here, because if you use your brain, okay, when I speak about these things, it's pro safety for women, okay? And if that pisses off men, that's the men's problem. Because respectful men do not panic at boundaries. Only entitled men become enraged when women say, leave us alone, go away, get out of here. Male energy does not have to revolve around lust, domination, conquest, or consumption. Use your energy for this. I'm going to tell you what you can use your sexual energy for instead. Okay? Instead of worrying about women or what women are doing or blah, 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 or your junk or any of that garbage, okay? Use your energy for this. Building, inventing, creating, protecting communities, improving society, mastering discipline, solving problems, developing character, contributing something meaningful to the world. Okay? As a hobby. Not because you get paid for it. Man, let me reread that to you because I know you weren't listening. Men. Use your sexual energy for building, inventing, creating, protecting communities, improving society, mastering discipline, solving problems, developing character, contributing something meaningful to the world as a hobby, not as a job that you get paid for. Do some volunteer work, do some charity work, do some hobby stuff, free stuff, whatever you want to call it. I mean, get into some activism. Do something with your time off instead of work, and then when you're not focused on work, you're like suck. No. The moment you stop obsessing over sex is the moment you start becoming a full-grown adult with a working brain. Women are tired of being treated like public property. This generation of women is becoming louder about boundaries, more aware about boundaries, because silence never protected women. Women are not here to be consumed online. They're here to have a voice. Women are here to live in peace. All right, that's all I got. Thank you for listening. Thank you for not listening. I know nobody was listening, so it is what it is. Maybe one day when I'm finally dead, it'll all go out in the air. Bye!